Oh, it's already recording. Shit.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
Well, hello. Shit.
Well, how they do? Just the word. Word. Oh. Today we should be sponsored by Q-tips because these are giving me life right now.
I'm about to say, you look like you're enjoying that Q-tip they said.
You know how like you have like...
You having an eargasm?
Yeah, an eargasm.
Hey. Whenever you done getting that ear off, PJ, you let me know.
Hold on.
Get this podcast pop. Oh,
it's almost there.
Almost getting there.
Okay.
Almost to the climax.
Okay. That's the funny thing. They be so clean. They just.
She just said y'all nasty like she don't know that. Like, you nasty too.
Well,
after that wonderful.
I think I need to hit a black after that shit.
Yeah, I know, right? You did say smoke after.
Yeah, see? That's,
so you can get your eargasm off so that we can hit this microphone and get the listeners their eargasm.
Yes. Come in. First.
What's that?
Theme music.
Hey.
Let's go. Video hustle, whole 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 hustle, motherfucking hustle, hustle, motherfucking hustle, hustle, motherfucking 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 hustle, motherfucking.
Come on. You got it.
Fuck. Nope. Yes.
There it goes. Now, what's going on, everybody? I'm Brent.
And I'm PJ.
And this is the home of the video of the hustling.
Hustle, motherfucking hustle.
The Halloween hustle, PJ.
Yes, in full effect.
We got you here 2 weeks in a row. Holy shit!
Yeah, right?
X-Files last week was a shock. You actually liked that shit. Have you watched any X-Files? Did you look at them tapes?
I pulled them out. I didn't get a chance because the thing's in their room.
Oh, the VCR.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I had another one. I just tossed it outside, too. Damn.
Oh, damn.
I didn't know not to gave that motherfucker.
Damn, it's okay. We gonna get to them, guys.
That's alright. We gonna watch the X-Files. That's alright.
I'm gonna become an X-Filer.
X-File.
X-File.
Yeah. See, you learning. You got that.
Yeah.
We get in, y'all don't watch it, too. We gonna have a whole X-File family in this bitch.
Yeah, it's alright. It's actually decent.
That shit cool, man.
Yeah.
But PJ.
Yes.
We talked about the X-Files last week. This time we're gonna talk about another show that I love. My favorite show. There's a poster of it.
Yes.
I had a shower curtain of it that somebody made me take down.
I didn't make you take it down.
PJ. You've had girlfriends in the past, right?
Yes.
You lived with some, right?
Yes.
Now, if say the girlfriend constantly says, "Oh, we should get another shower curtain," or just hint and dropping constantly that you should do this thing. Mm-hmm. That's basically, hey, you should do this thing.
Change this shit.
I can't drop a lot of things that you don't do, so.
But that was probably one of the ones that's just like
around my family talking about it.
Get rid of it thing. It was the fact
take
that,
it down thing.
There you go.
I'm trying to upgrade him from looking like a college bachelor. like you're hitting on 30, Munchie.
I don't care. I know what I like.
Mystery
trying to sophisticate his. But the bathroom looks nice. The shower curtain
I still have not
matches.
seen the bathroom remodeled.
It's a lot more turquoise. Yeah.
Oh, there's a color scheme now.
Because I was trying to go with something that, because I have this thing where, anytime I decorate, it ends up very girly. So I was trying to, my best to make it.
She kept you in mind, but she still had a color scheme.
My Mystery Science Theater shower curtain.
I know you were so happy. Get this shit out of here.
Pretty much. It was that internal shit.
We compromised. So
it's like a victory.
About fucking tough.
So, when one shower curtain gets dirty, the other one goes up. And we just free.
Keep cycling. It's always going to come back.
Just going like this, it's dirty that motherfucker. It's coming back. I told you can get rid of it for now.
Yeah,
it will be back.
There you go.
When we get a place with 2 bathrooms, he'll be able to have his own bathroom.
That's right. Now we'll have a TV in there that plays nothing but Mystery Science Theater with my fucking shower.
One at all times.
That's right. But PJ.
Yes.
I say Mystery Science Theater though because the movie we're watching is featured on Mystery Science Theater, and it's one of my favorite episodes of Mystery Science Theater, and is the first episode with the second host Mike because they changed hosts after 5 seasons. This is the first episode of the Mike era. Exactly. It's halfway through the 5th season after the Mitchell episode, which is my favorite episode of all of them. Mitchell is the shit. That's another movie we could actually watch without them that I would love to hear your opinion on because it's like a cop movie from the 70s. So it's a lot more action and shit in it. But the main character is like this kind of like overweight, not great looking dude, but he like pimping though in the movie. Kind of like this movie where it's like every girl's like, oh yeah, I want that dick.
Please give it to me. Let it fall in my lap. Okay.
But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about the brain that wouldn't die.
Or the head that wouldn't die.
Yeah, I know, right?
Depending on which credit you have seen.
And PJ.
Yes.
1962.
Yes.
Hour and 22 minutes, which threw me off because they're usually not that long.
So I have a question.
Yes.
With movies like this, Dr. No.
Yeah. Same year as Dr. No. Yep.
Why was that in color and this shit in... Was it now just pick and choose?
We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that.
Okay.
But PJ, this is before PGGR, before all that. You know what rating this movie has?
None.
Approved.
Oh.
That's what it was back then. It was approved for cinemas. That's it. That's all you had.
Approved.
There ain't no RPG, none. You're approved. Now, PJ.
Yes.
IMDb score out of 10. It's the only one I looked up, so fuck all the other ones.
Okay.
Guess, out of 10, what do you think this movie would have?
3.
Higher.
5?
Lower.
4.
Slightly higher.
Oh, 4.2.
Quit cheating. She throwing up numbers back on.
Yes. Ooh.
Now, you asked about the color thing.
Yes.
Guess how much this shit cost? I don't have how much it made. It ain't no numbers for that, but I got a number for estimation of how much it costs. You want to guess?
500,000.
Lower.
Shit. 300,000.
Lower.
100.
Lower.
80.
Lower.
50.
Lower.
30.
No, sorry. Higher.
Ooh, 60.
Slightly higher.
62.
Yes.
Wow.
62,000. That's all this movie cost to me.
That is a great budget right there.
And that's probably why it's in black and white. Because color film costs a lot more. And for this type of movie, like I said, these little drive-in movies usually were in black and white because they were all low budget anyway.
That's deep.
Because I was thinking, 1962 is like getting, if it ain't at the end, it's not near the end of all the drive-in type movie craze and shit. We just watched the weird little sci-fi movies and shit like this.
That had to be double feature. Yeah.
I was telling Spirit, she was asking, she didn't know about double features in movie theaters. I told her that was a thing they used to do. Because I was telling her we would see Grindhouse way back in the day.
Then my dumb ass got up and stood like, all right, well, that was good.
Get down.
You're done now.
We're not done now.
Yeah. There's more.
See all the people coming back like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But PJ.
Yes.
Directed by Joseph Green, starring Jason Evers, Virginia Leith, Eddie Carmel, whatever. I don't know.
Carmel.
A lot easier than last week where it was like 50 fucking people.
Yeah, right?
The X-Files movie had a bunch of fucking people.
Damn.
Now, P.
Yeah?
You want to start it off? Can you remember?
Isn't he doing an experiment?
Yes.
With his pops.
Patient died. Him and his dad are surgeons.
Yes.
The patient dies, and the doctor's like, well, he done now. And the son is like, oh, no, he ain't done now. I'm going to try this experiment.
Wait a minute.
And they basically have beef because the son is like, yo, I'm going to do this experiment, bring him back to life. And the doctor's like, you shouldn't play with human bodies. They're not test subjects. And he tells him basically,
you have
lost
rats.
Exactly.
Rabbits for.
You lost your patient. I'm not going to lose mine, motherfucker. He ends up working because of fucking... I forget what it is exactly he does. He does something because he keeps telling his dad to massage the heart.
Yes.
And it was weird because everything's happening off screen, so you don't know what they're doing. So you just see arms like doing weird positions like this and shit. And it's like, I don't know what the hell is happening. But whatever he does, it brings the motherfucker back to life. But they're gonna be paralyzed, I guess.
Doesn't he fuck with his brain?
Yeah, he's fucking with his brains. They actually show it. They're like sticking it with needles or doing some weird shit. And he tells his dad, like, stay away from the motor area. You'll paralyze him. He's like, what's better, being dead or paralyzed? All that shit's done, and it's a long sequence. Like they showed, even though they're not showing what they're doing, they're just showing them do shit.
They have a lot of those in this movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of movie padding scenes in this flick.
Ah, that's the name of it.
Yeah, that's why it's an hour and 22.
That is why 22 minutes.
Yes, I was about to say that's why those other movies like this are so short because they like go, get the shit over with.
Next scene.
And this movie's like, no, you will watch like me do everything, even though you can't see what I'm doing. So all that shit over. And of course the dad and the son still having beef because the dad talking shit, but the son is like, yo, but look what happened though.
He's alive, breathing right?
So
but is he alive? Did I do my job? Yes, okay.
So shut the fuck up. Girlfriend comes in. And it's a weird comment we both laughed at because the son and the girlfriend start like kissing and making out. And she said something like, oh, your dad's here, be careful. And this dad is like, oh, it's alright. Once you guys get married, it won't be fun to watch anymore. Yeah. It's like, whoa, hold up.
What are you watching, sir? My good sir.
He doing a Norman Bates in the next room. Move the thing, got the eye hole. And they're jerking off and shit.
Yes. During this time, also, there was a lot of Scooby-Doo music that was going on.
He did say that Scooby.
That's
the music of this era, P. I don't know what to say.
Is it?
I was saying it sounded like the Psycho music on
yeah, it did.
It's that 1960s era. I think that's what Scooby-Doo came out. It was the 60s anyway.
Word. The ones we used to see that's on like Boomerang now?
Yeah, the old ass.
Wow.
So I think that was,
oh.
Damn. I think that shit is the 60s. Yeah, Scooby-Doo.
Is it true it was about weed? It was
Probably,
like a...
I'm sure it's the 60s.
It's the 60s, yeah, right? Damn.
I didn't know Scooby-Doo was so old.
Scooby-Doo old as fuck.
Yeah.
And whack as fuck.
I love it.
Wow.
It's not whack.
It's like my favorite cartoon.
Me too.
Hot take.
And I had a stuffed animal. It was Scooby-Doo dressed up like a firefighter.
That's
good. Cool. I didn't like the ones where he was...
Scooby-Doo, where are you? 1969.
Wow.
There you go.
Damn.
That's great. That's
your favorite cartoon?
When I was a kid, yeah.
Oh, now still?
Like pre-13.
What's your favorite cartoon now?
Honestly, Scooby-Doo. If I pull up my YouTube before Felix left, that's what we was watching, Scooby-Doo. No, The Amazing World of Gumball. That's my... that's my new
show.
Yeah.
That's a cartoon. No, I ain't never seen that.
Remember that Scooby-Doo movie where like they were on that place and like the zombies came and shit?
The Ghoul School?
No, it was
no.
Animated cartoon?
Like, it was like a movie like...
With real people in it?
No.
Oh, so there's a couple of them.
An animated movie that they like, it was a really big thing.
I want to kill myself.
And like they were like on this kind of like, not an island, but sort of like that. And they're at someone's house and all these like zombies.
No.
I'm gonna have to look at it real quick.
Yeah, I gotta see.
That shit was the best. I remember because I was like, well, I'm younger than you guys, but I remember I was like in elementary school, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I was watching.
Came out and it was a huge thing. So Scooby.
I have
What's your favorite cartoon?
My favorite cartoon, Rocko's Modern Life. My favorite regular cartoon. If it's just favorite regular cartoon as a whole, it's Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Okay.
That's my shit.
Nickelodeon or Disney?
Zombie Island.
Nickelodeon. Fuck Disney.
Wow.
Fuck Disney.
That
Disney's
hurts.
trash.
That hurts.
Scooby-Doo Zombie Island is what it's called.
Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Man, you know there's Scooby-Doo WWE movies?
Yes. I have never...
Oh, man.
I remember they were advertising them. Do you remember the lunch pamphlets we would get?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
I'm saying lunch pamphlets was the ones I was talking about with Jack Frost because they was advertising that weak-ass Jack Frost, too.
You don't say.
And Harry Potter. Yeah, them was the two big ones I remember.
Wow.
But I remember Jack Frost was everywhere that year that fucking came out. And all these years later, it came back to fucking haunt me.
Yeah, right.
I still ain't forgot that movie. Still got the bruises and the scars and shit. That's probably why I got fucking psoriasis now, is because of that fucking movie.
It's popped up. Like,
my body killing myself now because it's like, why'd you make us watch this? I'm gonna hurt your ass.
That's what. So. That's what I was. You remember?
Oh yeah, you did say something. Yeah.
High school. I'm gonna take you to a place. High school.
No, not there. I don't want to go back there. Fuck that.
Beside Mama's Eddings room on the second floor. You remember that teacher?
Beside her? Fuck no.
Yeah. Or Mama Reeves. I'm sorry. It was both the white teachers. Sorry. Mama Reeves.
The guy teacher?
Yes.
Yeah, the one that got mad at us during Schindler's List.
Yes. You remember him.
I remember his name.
Bubba Davis.
Oh, damn.
Saw this guy come into CVS.
He recognized you?
No, I recognized him.
Oh, okay.
I said, hey, didn't you used to teach at Afrocentric? When I tell you, it was like PTSD came over his face. And you just saw, it was like I imagined bombs going off in it. Yeah, his face had that exact, he said, yeah, I did.
Unfortunate.
I was like, yeah, man, he used to be my teacher. He was like, wow, that was a time that year, that 1 year I was there.
Oh, he was like that.
I was like, yeah, that was.
He got the fuck out.
Yes, that was just so funny.
Oh, just be happy he remember who you were exactly.
Yeah, right. Then he would know.
You the motherfucker that laughed during that movie, ain't you?
Yes.
Oops.
Yeah, right.
Where the light skinned nigga at? He here too?
Asshole. Why did y'all laugh during that movie?
Because we was fucking around making jokes. We wasn't really paying attention to the movie.
Yeah, it just so happened to catch our attention when he was going off Fire Squad and niggas, and it was
me and Pete, we were talking, having a whole conversation, and of course, me and PJ laugh at violence. So we saw somebody get shot, and we chuckled to ourselves, like, oh ha! But we didn't know what the fuck was happening.
and then it kept going.
When I tell you, me and PJ was like maybe in the back corner,
yes.
Yeah. The whole classroom turned and looked at us like, for real though? I'm like, what? And the teacher says, you laughing at this? I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck y'all watching.
Right. It was just going. It was.
But then when PJ realized what it was, he was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
My bad. Shit, I didn't want to pay attention to that damn movie.
Shit.
I forgot what they didn't watch it.
Asshole.
That was.
I got kicked out for laughing at The Color Purple too. So I mean,
damn.
it was the first
You
time.
should get kicked out for
What part of The Color Purple did you laugh
Somebody
at?
got smacked out of something.
Who was that?
Two
Harpo
times I-
smacked, whatchamacallit? I know this movie.
I know Harpo used to beat me
I
or some shit.
love
Yes.
Harpo, but I kill him dead if you ever.
I ain't never watched that whole movie. That shit boring to me.
Damn.
Every time I try and watch it, I get bored.
Yeah, it is kind of.
It was somebody got smacked and I laughed, and then somebody brought old boy Danny Glover some lemonade, and then he just touched it barely. He was like, it ain't cold enough, and sit that shit back. And I like how you laugh now is how I laughed when he did that shit. I was like, hell no.
Oh, shit.
And the teacher, I think it was, I might have been Annie, just looked at me and was like, yeah, get the fuck out. I'm like, okay. I have a history of being in school and getting kicked out during movies. Like, it's not the first time. Take it back to elementary school,
Yeah,
homie. I got kicked out of class for the fucking Wizard of Oz.
Why?
Because everybody was talking. I was like, this movie sucks. We were out loud in the whole middle of the room. Teacher said, if you don't like it, you can leave. I just got up and walked out.
All right, bye. Shit.
And then here's an omen for you. Star Wars Episode 1 was playing.
Oh.
I didn't want to watch it. So I purposely got sent to peek. So that gives you a hint for that movie. Because that's the next one we have to watch.
Wow.
But just remember, as a kid that was a Star Wars fan, I loved that shit. I took pictures with the shit. I got kicked out so I didn't have to watch that one.
Damn.
So there you go, PJ. Be scared of that. That should be a Halloween Hustle episode.
That's the next one, yeah, right?
I mean, it's the next one we do, but it ain't gonna be next episode.
Yeah, oh no.
It's coming though.
Need to prepare my brain for that shit.
Me too, actually, 'cause I don't like that movie.
Oh shit.
That's funny though. I'm surprised I could imagine.
Davis, yeah.
They did turn out in this crap. Yeah, I ain't got no beef with him after that one time. He was the one that used to let us sit there during like recess and shit, and we were up there watching NoBodySmiling.com.
Yeah.
Dougie Fresh music videos, and Craig Mack Attack.
That's great. Good times.
I'm so happy. One of our listeners, I made a brand Nubian joke that probably went over most of everybody's head, but he got it, and I was so happy.
About your life fulfillment.
When not last episode before when I did Microwave Massacre with Brendan, I talked about hitting somebody in the head with a baseball bat, and I was like, head crack, and he knew what I was talking about. Yes,
okay,
you know,
yes.
Brand Nubian reference. I was like, yeah, somebody gets it.
Okay. Wow.
But PJ, you want to talk about this movie again? No?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? But what do we? Oh, the girlfriend came in and they're like, yo, we gonna go fuck basically or something. He's like, yo, stay away from my summer house. You be up there too much. And he's like, yeah, whatever. Fuck you, pops. And I think it was like a nurse or somebody was like, yo, you got a call from some dude named Kurt. And he said, shit's wild up here. You gotta go come here immediately.
Yes.
Like, all right, well, I guess I gotta go check this shit out. So they're in the car, and I guess his girl's asking a bunch of fucking questions. He getting annoyed. He's like, "Hey, shut up!" Basically, like, don't worry about it. We're gonna go check this out, and then we're gonna go do whatever. And then he starts speeding. He floors it, and it just cuts to all these different signs. It cuts to like stop signs and like turn signs and like winding road signs.
Yeah, curve.
Basically saying like you about to get fucked up, and he gets fucked up.
Yes, he does.
I guess he hits a fucking like what's those
guardrail?
Like the guardrail, yeah. And he fucking flies out of the car and rolls down the hill.
Though.
Yeah, he cool, perfect. All he did was roll down the hill. Go back up to the car. You see Girlie's arm is like she looking for help, but then it drops. He throws his jacket in there, and at first you're like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
Yeah.
And then he pulls it out, and he took her fucking head. Her head got decapitated.
Yes.
So he starts running back to the fucking house like a football player.
Yeah,
so he got to do
miles
hold it.
Shit.
And he gets back to the crib. Oh yeah, he immediately, because his boy is there, and he's like, yo, you want to check this out? And he's like, man, fuck what you talking about. I gotta go start this experiment.
Yeah, go grab everything. Grab the utensils.
Get everything ready. I'm about to do some shit with this head.
Yes.
Not like that. Not yet.
Yeah, right.
of course, science shit happens, and they're showing the science. He's pouring chemicals into other chemicals.
And vials.
He's plugging shit in. He's like tightening up wires. It's showing all this shit that we don't need to see.
Mm-hmm. Padding.
Because as far as I can tell, it looks like he's just pouring grape Kool-Aid into everything.
Right.
or fucking Coca-Cola.
Right. Get the fizz.
Basically, he brings her back to life, though. He brings the head back. He's experimenting with some fucking serum that brings limbs. Because there's
tissue in the lymph nodes.
There you go. See, you paid attention.
Science.
Oh, shit.
It had me.
I'm curious now I'm more curious how this is going to be at the end. But his whole deal is that he wants to bring, like, you amputees and like, basically, he wants to be able to chop off a fucking arm and put it on somebody else and make that shit work.
Yes.
So instead of like organ donating, you can just do whole fucking full body, I guess, donations. Like they just cut your fucking hand off.
Have they got there yet? Like that's a thing, right?
I'm sure they're working on it.
For that.
I think more is like a lot of times now they talk more about robotic limbs now.
No, yeah.
They want to give everybody the fucking like Doc Ock arms and shit.
Would you do that?
I don't know. Maybe. Since somebody talk shit, I could just crush their fucking spine and shit.
It wouldn't even be your hands. It would be your limbs. What are they?
Like, I want a robot deck.
You don't need one.
Oh.
Well,
that was a good review.
Yeah, right, Jay?
Yeah. That was not planned either, so fuck everybody that's like, oh, she just, no. Shut up. But, but yeah, I would think that's what it is now. Even the Spider-Man game, the PS4 one, that's the theme of that game is Doc Ock trying to do limb replacement and Norman Osborn comes and steals the shit. Oh, spoilers, I'm sorry.
Norman Osborn comes.
Yeah, he's in that game too.
Oh, okay.
But we'll get to that later because I will talk about that game later.
Okay.
But the head is back and she just keeps saying, let me die. You should have let me die. Yes. Why am I alive? Kill me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And his boy, of course, has beef with it because he's like, bro, what are you going to do? He said, I'm going to find her a body. Like, what the fuck you mean you going to find her a body? He's like, it's more than just the body. He says the soul. He said, what of her soul, PJ?
Yes.
What you feel? I know you felt something about that.
I did.
I knew you did going into it. Talk about it. I knew you did.
I feel like, her mind, in your brain, that's where your consciousness lies, right?
Right.
Or is it? That's the thing. Is the consciousness like your whole as a being, or is the mind? It's the mind. It's in there.
Well, it's in the mind, but it's also like I believe it's the electrical currents that go through our brain because everything that makes up everything is energy, and that's the form of energy. The brain itself is just the matter.
So as you're saying, as long as those electrodes are going, as long as her brain is alive, her soul would be transferred to the body.
That's what they were saying in this movie, basically, too. Yes. That's why he was like, I only got so much time for the brain dying, and it's a rap.
Because emotions,
48 hours, yeah.
Like emotions and everything is in the brain as well. Like none of that, like how people like say emotion stuff is in the heart, it's in the brain.
That's so deep. It gets me every time.
This movie, I think it was gonna hit you with some deep conversation thoughts.
Every time.
Movie called The Brain That Wouldn't Die. But he always keeps telling me, too. He's like, yo, you need to check out this closet. There's something in this fucking closet that they keep hyping up the whole movie. The whole movie. I guess he looks in there. They show him like looking in, and there's a bunch of weird ass sound effects coming from the door. And he just shuts that shit and is like, yo, leave that door shut, B. Fuck that shit.
Keep it locked.
And then it's basically from the whole rest of this movie is nothing but your boy being scummy as fuck.
Yes, the personal theme music comes on every time.
It's like old porno music.
Yes. So let's set the mood real quick.
Because like I said, the whole thing is now he's trying to find a woman with a good enough body for him to kidnap, cut her head off, and put his girl's head onto. So somebody's getting fucking murdered.
Yeah.
So of course, since he's looking for a good body, he goes to different clubs. He goes to the fucking Moulin Rouge, apparently, because that's what it said outside the door.
I just don't know what the Moulin Rouge is.
I don't know if it's real or not. Some I guess I ain't never watched the movie. All I know is the fucking song with like Lil Kim and them on it. But I guess some big ass club where freak shit happens. As far as I can tell, I'm not watching that movie unless I have
Club Producing?
I'm not sure. You know what? Fucking Wikipedia is our friend.
There we go.
We will call upon them when we need help.
You have questions, we have answers. The Moulin Rouge.
You know what song I'm talking about, though, right? Okay.
Isn't that Ladies Night remix? No? Is that another? I'm thinking of something else.
Oh, maybe that's what this is supposed to be. It says the Moulin Rouge Hotel was a hotel and casino located in the West Las Vegas neighborhood of Las Vegas, Nevada. that is listed on the United States National Register of Historic Places.
Oh.
The first desegregated hotel casino. It was popular with many of the black entertainers of the time who would entertain at the other hotels and casinos and stay at the Moulin Rouge. Oh, shit. Oh, the hotel was named after the Paris nightclub. Oh, so that's not even the right thing I'm looking at. Let's go here then. But I didn't know that about the other thing though. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, right.
It was a cabaret in France, so I guess it's real.
A cabaret meaning.
A cabaret is a form of theatrical entertainment featuring music, song, dance, recitation, or drama. It is mainly distinguished by the performance venue, which might be a pub, restaurant, or a nightclub with a stage for performances. The audience, often dining or drinking, does not typically dance, but usually sits at tables. That's what they did in the movie. Performances are usually introduced by an MC. The entertainment is done by an ensemble of actors, but according to its European origins, is often, but not always, oriented towards adult audiences and of a clearly underground nature. In the United States, striptease, burlesque, drag shows, or a solo vocalist with a pianist, as well as the venues which offer this entertainment, are often advertised as cabarets.
Okay.
There you go.
Well,
there's a cabaret for that.
Yeah.
But he goes to the Moulin Rouge, which is not the Moulin Rouge.
Yes.
It looks scummy as fuck. He looks scummy as fuck. The music is scummy as fuck. And there's a weak ass stripper girl dancing, whatever she is. And everybody looks fucking bored.
Literally.
But girly gravitates towards our lead character, which I never got his fucking name.
Billy, right?
Was it Billy? Okay, so you always get these names. I never get the fucking name. Every woman in this movie like gravitates towards him with no effort. He has to do nothing.
Yeah.
So she's trying to all up on him, and eventually she goes to the back, I guess, to change, or she's done with her shit or whatever. So he goes and sits down. But this other girl, which like I said looks like fucking Patrick Swayze in a wig,
literally
starts trying to holler at him. But then girly that was dancing comes back out, and it's like, no, yeet. Your ass is over here now. Right. And girly gets salty and walks out. So eventually they go into the back, and it's just like back to back securing. It's like the Mortal Kombat of securing because they're just throwing lines back and forth at each other.
Yes.
Oh damn! I wish I remember some of them now, but there were so fucking many, man.
Just know he could have had it if he wanted it.
And he was about to have that shit.
Yes.
And it's creepy as fuck too, because the whole time, because we all know they don't know, the girl don't know, but we know his plot is to cut some one of these chicks' heads off. And every time he's with a girl talking to her, he's just like grabbing up on her neck, like looking at her neck, like he's analyzing it and shit. Like I could just cut over here, and they're thinking it's like, you know, some sexual type shit. They're like, he's grabbing on her neck, and they're like, oh yes,
yeah.
And he's just looking like, yeah, I'm gonna cut right there. I'm gonna cut that shit right
here.
right
there. Look at that vein right there.
Ooh, juicy. But eventually, the other chick comes in, and basically they start beefing super hard. She's like, yo, this my dressing room too, homie. You can't kick me out. And they start arguing, and dude was like, yeah, I gotta go. I'm done with this shit.
Yeah, right. Fucking dude was working.
It gets bad. After he leaves, there was a girl. He's like, oh, look what you done. You fucked up my dick appointment and all this type of shit. And they actually start fighting. Like, because the girlie smacks fire out of the girl that came in starting shit. And it actually shows it was like, smack.
Yes.
And she had to look like, oh, really, bitch? And they start fighting and scrapping this cat fight, and they rolling around on the ground. And PJ, what does it cut to after that?
2 cats hanging up on the wall. I understand now. The director was trying to be slick.
Filmmaking.
Yes.
Because when they first showed it shows the girls fighting. It shows like 2 cat clocks on the wall, and it goes meow. And I remember PJ looked at me like, "What the fuck?" It's like cat fight, PJ. He's like, "Oh,
that makes sense."
That's dumb as fuck, though.
Yes, it is. But we are not the filmmakers.
But while he's out trying to secure a body, not in the way you think.
Yeah, right.
The head is back at the laboratory. And
talking shit.
And I guess she like has telepathic abilities now because she's like talking to the monster behind the door. And she's basically saying...
It's not telepathic. She was talking.
I don't know, because at one point, remember, her fucking mouth was closed, though. He had put the tape over her mouth. And she was like mouthing something. And you can't really hear it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's what I figured anyway. Because she remember she kept talking about, I have this power now. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Back later on in the movie when she was arguing with the dude. I have a new power now. Ain't it funny too? Like, because I told PJ it's funny because Reanimator was this same type of thing where it was like the head in the pan talking and shit.
Yes.
So I wonder if they took any influence from this movie. But she was even doing like almost the same type of voice where this dude was like, Mr. West in that movie. And she's like, I have power now. Yeah, talking almost the same type of way. It's a Reanimator prequel.
Well, it's deep.
But yeah, she's forming a relationship with the monster in the closet at this point. And then getting him to try and break that door down. And then, of course, you hearing all this banging, and his little doctor, Billy, he has an assistant called Kurt. I didn't get that name because they kept saying Kurt.
Okay.
And he comes down there to see what all the fucking noise is and sees the head, and him and the head start beefing.
Yeah, right.
They start talking mad shit to each other because he got mad because the head scared the shit out of him because he's like hearing noises and he's looking around like what the fuck is going on, and the head got his eyes closed, and when he gets close to the head like a loud ass bang happens and it scares the shit out of him, and then she starts laughing and he's like, bitch, what?
Yeah.
Remember what happened?
Is this where they had a dialogue?
Yeah, this is where your boy was getting his act on, telling her about how the doctor has the serum now and all this shit.
Ah, yes.
Your boy had his whole moment.
It looked like he had cerebral palsy or something.
He was missing a hand or something happened to his hand. I guess he tried his amputee experiment and gave him a different hand or arm, and it didn't work because his shit looked stiff as fuck. And
every time it kept on getting attached instead of regenerating, it degenerated.
Yeah, his shit was all fucked up.
Yeah, but that's the only real reason why he's sticking around with Dr. Billy, because he has hope that one day it'll work.
He says you can't be a surgeon with one good arm.
Yes, which is true, right?
I would guess. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there might be a one-armed surgeon out there. You never know.
There's got to be.
That's it nowadays. You never know. There's something out there.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Research is needed, but it will not be done right now.
Yes.
Because after all this, the head starts talking back to me, and she's like, I got these powers, though. It's like, shut up, you a head in the pain, you can't do shit. She's like, oh yeah, watch this. And she was like, hey, you in the closet. You know, bang, like bang if you understand me. And the motherfucker starts banging all hard. And the doctor's like, or Curtis like, yep, run out this laboratory. But when he runs out right into old boy, though.
Billy, yeah. Billy's like, hey, where you going?
He's like, what's going on down there? What the fuck you running from?
You know, nothing. Did you find a body, man? Oh, okay, no.
He's like, these things take time, man. I can't be known as the last person with this motherfucker.
Yes.
The cops gonna come after me. You gotta plan this shit.
Yes. So, cut to the next day, right?
Yeah, he's
in the car.
He's out just driving around perving super hard, like
same theme music.
Sexually harassing motherfuckers. Because there are different girls just walking up the sidewalk, and he's like driving all slow, staring at them, looking them up and down, and they look visibly uncomfortable with this motherfucker.
But it happens to be his former colleague?
Something like that, because one of the girls he rolls up on is somebody he knows. And he gets her into the car, because like I said, when the moment they see this dude, it's like, oh, the pussy is wet.
Yes.
And he's saying stuff like, are you sure you want to do this? He's like, she's like, always follow doctor's orders.
Damn
or
right.
some shit like that. So it's like, oh, okay, well, she down.
But then
a friend comes.
Yes.
The cock black eye.
Yes.
Comes, and she's like, because the girlie he picked up was saying like, yo, there's like a, what do you call it?
Burlesque show.
Not a burlesque show. That was earlier. This is like a swimsuit contest or some shit.
Yes.
And cause she was like, hey, do you want to learn more about anatomy? And he's like, yours anytime.
Yeah.
She's like, nah, mine is like a swimsuit competition going on. So they're in the car about to go to that, and then a friend comes and she's like, yo, you want to come too? And he has a look like, all right, fine.
Yeah, it's fucking up the plans.
So they're looking at all the different girls, and every time they come out with a different swimsuit, they just cut to your boy smoking a cigarette like,
that is it.
I like that one. That one is nice.
May I purchase her?
Yeah. How much for your woman?
I said, how much for you?
You ever seen the Blues Brothers?
No.
We gotta watch that one day though. Because they was like in a restaurant, I think, fucking with somebody, and he did one last. He's like, how much for your daughter? Or some shit like that. Like purposely fucking with somebody.
Oh shit.
But now, yeah, basically he's looking at all the bodies, and the main little chick that won, you think he's feeling her because it's like he's like I say, he's smoking a cigarette like yeah. But then girlie starts talking about, all these girls' bodies are good, but they're not better than this chick named Doris. I got that name.
You remember her?
And he's like, Doris, the one we went to school with or whatever. He's like, yeah. She said she still got that bomb-ass body way better than anybody here. And she's basically a recluse. She like sits in her house all day. Nobody ever really goes in to see her. And he's like, oh, really?
Yeah, right. The antenna goes up.
Like, I know where I'm about to go now.
And then, doesn't he wind up popping up over there?
Not yet. Well, I think in between that is like that random ass cut that we both laughed at where he's out doing shit and it cuts to the head and then it cuts back to what he's doing out of nowhere. It's like, what the fuck was the point of that? I guess just to show that the head is still plotting.
Still alive and well.
But it does in between that though, cut back to the head and the monster talking again and they're plotting shit and that's whatever. Now, yes, he goes to the old friend's house, Doris.
Yes.
and she's like a model or something because she's like in the swimsuit. She's posing. It's like a bunch of little creepy ass looking dudes there taking pictures. Mm-hmm. And eventually she's like, yo, I'm done with this. You're done now. Get the fuck out.
It's from 8 to 10 only.
That's right.
Yes.
Because there's a dude that come up, a little simpy. Mm-hmm. He's like, oh man, how about you? You want to go out to dinner sometime? And she's like, fuck no. She's like, all right, well, how come you come? Why don't you come pose for me one day? You know, I can pay good money, and then you don't have to worry about all these other cats. And she's like, fuck no.
You're right.
Get the fuck out. And so he looks all salty because he looks over because the doctor, he came in, he just kind of sat down in the background where everybody was taking pictures. Yeah. So he kind of is salty that girl dissed him, and then he looks at dude and probably like, oh, well, she probably about to fuck him, so fuck you.
Right.
Saltiness all day, every day. Fucking kind of got high blood pressure with all this salt.
Just when you thought you had it secured. No, sir.
You get nothing.
There's a guy in the back.
Lose. Good motherfucking day, sir.
Good day. Good evening. Good night.
But then she even walks up on the doctor and is like, yo, the show is over. Next time, buy a ticket, motherfucker.
And bring
a camera. Yeah. And he's like, yo, remember me? I'm Bill whatever. Fuck his last name was.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I have no idea.
And I didn't even get Bill. So you know I didn't get no last name. But then she's like, oh yeah, what's good, Bill? And he's trying to smooth talk her. And she's like, I hate men. I don't date men. Men are shit. Mm-hmm. The last man I was with did this to me. She moves her hair away and she got this big ass scar on the side of her face.
Yes.
She's like, am I so pretty now? Am I attractive to you now? And he walks up on her and starts like grabbing on her neck and doing his thing. He'd been doing it like rubbing on the side of her face. He's like, I don't see anything wrong. I don't see ugliness. I see beauty. Yeah. He's like, me and my dad are plastic surgeons. We can fix this shit.
You know I'm a surgeon, right?
And she's like, man, I'd have heard all this shit before I'd have been to the doctor. He's like, man, look, we got that new shit. We got that hot shit.
What if I told you right now, I can take you to my pops for a consultation.
And we can get this shit cracking ASAP.
Immediately.
And she's down. She's like, all right. But then he's like, all right. He gets up. He's like, yeah, it's on now. But then she's like, yo, I'm going to phone my friend. He's like, yo, hold on. What?
Really?
What the fuck you need to call your friend for? What's good?
Wait a minute. Yeah.
He's like, she's like, I'm going to let him know what's going on. She was like, well, before we even know what's going on, like, when you wait until afterwards so you can tell her what's popping. She's like, okay, sure.
Just leave her a note.
He's like, I'm gonna at least leave her a note. He's like, all right, fine. So she goes back there to get undressed and change clothes. And he's like, here, write a note on this notepad and I'll put it over by the lamp. And she writes the note. He takes the note, rips it off, puts it in his pocket. And he rips off a blank sheet of paper, folds it up, puts it under the lamp. Like, you ready to go yet? And while he was doing all this, even while they were talking, he was blatantly telling her what the fuck he's about to do. But of course, she's thinking he's joking.
I'd like to rip your head off of your body and
he's like,
do something with the. No, I like to.
He's gonna rip your head off your. He's like, I'm gonna rip your head off and sell your body or something like that. Yeah. And she's like, you're so funny.
Yeah, right.
He's like, yeah, I'm so funny. Yeah, I'm funny.
Good joke.
It's all a joke, baby. He might as well have been talking like that the whole time.
Right.
But now is when you cut back to the lab and Kurt is having beef with the fucking head now because the head is just talking mad shit to him. Mm-hmm. He basically like, bitch, fuck you.
Right. Oh yeah, he comes in and brings the
he's bringing food for the monster. Yeah. And I forget what exactly she was saying to him, but he's talking mad hot shit to him.
Something needs to be done, right?
I think he's saying something. She's like, basically, you ain't nothing but a head in the pan.
Yeah.
And you can't do shit. And she's like, oh, really? I got these powers. He's like, man, bitch, fuck your powers. You can't do shit. You a head in the pan. Yes. And then she starts fucking him. She's like, oh, you scared of that monster in the closet, though? He's like, man, that monster in the closet ain't shit, man. I fucked that monster up, bitch.
Is that why you ran?
He's like, why you ran away when you heard them knocks? He's like, man, I ain't scared of that motherfucker. She's like, why don't you take your ass over there, open that door? He's like, you know what, fine, I'll go over there. And there's like a door, but then there's like a little mini door that they slide shit through. He unlocks it. And he's like, see, bitch, ain't nobody scared of this. And she's like, oh, word, get his ass, bro. And the big ass arm, like big, gigantic ass hand, like big show size hand reaches out of there and grabs him by his face and pulls him close. And then yokes his arm, pulls his arm inside. And you just see him going like, oh no. And the camera zooms in on his face, but when it like zooms back out, he comes away from the door, and you can see the monster ripped his fucking arm off, and his blood all over the place.
And what else can you see?
Oh, you can blatantly see his arm inside of his lab coat.
Yes.
But you can see where the elbow is pointing out at. He's not doing a very good job of holding his arm inside his jacket.
$30,000. What was the budget?
$62,000.
$62,000. I guess that's all you could. How ironic.
Just probably still not that big budget for this movie.
Right.
But yeah, man, like I say, he's got his arm ripped off, so he's purposely like he's acting his ass off. He's dying. This motherfucker is dying.
Yes.
Like motherfucker is all on the wall. He's like leaning against the wall, so you see blood smears everywhere. And he's going like, oh no, upstairs. He's going up the stairs slow, and he goes into the living room by the front door. Yes. And he's like, he's like stepping all hard, like goose stepping this shit or something. and like duck walking and all kind of shit. And he sits down in the chair and he kind of slunches over and he's like, oh, okay, he dead. But no, we're not done now. Because he's like, no, I'm going to get through this. He gets back up out the chair, stumbles around more, and he gets to the door and he kind of stops. He braces himself. He kind of leans back and he just like, jumps forward into the room.
Yes.
And he leans against the wall more.
Acting.
And he goes, he just looks at the head, and then he backs up against like a locker or something, and he falls down onto his ass.
Yes.
And he's holding his arm that ain't there no more. He's holding his little spot.
Yes.
And he's looking around. He's like, now he's dead.
Okay. Yes.
5 minutes it took this motherfucker.
Yes, literally. Padding.
After this, Bill comes home with the body. Or not with the body. He comes home with the girl, sorry. Well, to him, he came home with the body. But Girlie's there, and he's like, and she's like, oh, where your dad at? Or your dad ain't here? He's like, no, he'll be back. Don't worry about it.
You got to start trusting people, isn't that
Yeah,
right?
you like, gotta trust me. You gotta have more trust in men. You know, we ain't gonna all fuck you up. So he tells us, go and sit your ass down and go get your drink. We're gonna chill the fuck out. So he goes into the lab. And of course you see blood everywhere.
Yes.
And his boy's in the corner with his fucking arm missing. And the head is just looking at him. He has a look on his face that made me laugh because he kind of like, what the, for real though? Like, really? At least for like an hour, niggas' arms get ripped off and shit. Like,
I know it was you, bitch. I know it was you.
And they don't even say no words. He just kind of all visual shit. And so he's like, he lays his boy down, puts his little sheet over him, and pours his drink. He like, well, I mean, I still need his body, so fuck him, we'll bury him later.
Yeah.
And he ends up spiking the shit out of her drink with something. He puts a lot of whatever the fuck he puts in there to drug her. He put a lot of it.
Cyanide?
That would kill her.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't go around date raping girls, so I don't know these drugs.
Right. Roof.
Oh, what was it in the Human Centipede? He was a word he said because we laughed at how he said it when he drugged the girl's water. Because they were like, this water tastes fine. Oh, he said, he was like, rohypnol or some shit like that.
Yes, that is it.
Maybe that's what it was.
Rohypnol.
When he's like, water. Human Centipede. The second one is coming one day soon.
Ah, shit. That's a horror right
Whenever
there.
what were they thinking guys would stop being scared to do the shit?
Hey, I
Nathan.
understand.
I've seen them all, so I don't care. But he gives Girlie the drink, and just like it took dude forever to die,
yes,
it takes her forever to get drugged. Because she takes the drink, he takes his drink, and he's just staring at her like, when's it gonna work? Just blatantly staring at her like he's doing weird shit. And she just starts, it was like,
yeah.
Starts to sway a little bit. She's like, it's hot in here. And she starts taking off her jacket.
Stripping, yeah, right?
And her gloves that people wore back then. And she's like, oh, why is it so hot? And then she gets up and she's like kind of pacing back and forth. And she looks up at dude and realizes like, she's like, you drugged me.
Yes.
And it goes to like a first person POV perspective of her walking toward dude. And it gets super close and blurry until she passes out into his arms.
Yes, and he scoops her up immediately.
And takes her ass right downstairs.
It's time to go, baby.
And the head is looking like, oh, for real, this what you doing. He's like, yeah, I'm about to give you a new body. Don't worry about it. You gonna go to sleep and you gonna wake up with this new body. And I guess this other head is just gonna get like fucking Kobe'd into the trash can somewhere. And so he's like, yo, you can't do this. And you can't just kill somebody. Like, man, fuck this, man. I'll find another body for her. I'll attach her to some other bullshit.
That would be, he would start a non-ending process.
Create Frankenhooker. Start attaching different body parts to a head.
There you go, bitch. You good.
You need to watch that one day.
That's
I don't own it. I will buy it and I will watch it.
Frankenhooker.
But until then, he gets the body on the slab and he's getting ready to start. He's preparing shit, and the head is talking like, yo, you better not do this shit, bro. And you're like, man, fuck what you talking about, man. You gonna be asleep soon and you gonna wake up with this body and we gonna get to smash it. Which I was wondering, like, the head knows what he's doing, so if he put the head on the body, the motherfucker would just run to the cops. So what would be the point of all this? Like, she ain't gonna fuck with you no more. You ain't getting no pussy, and you probably gonna get snitched on. So like, just honestly, dude could have just like performed the surgery on the girlie, because the girlie that he fucked about to cut up look better anyway. Could just fix her face up and got with her and Kobe the head into the trash can.
There you go.
And then things would have been fine. You wouldn't have died. I mean, you still had a monster in the closet, but
yeah, right.
That would have had to be dealt with at some point.
Eventually,
you got fucking cone head. It looks like a fucking cone head with an eye, like one eye regular, one eye on his fucking forehead.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to it though, because it's about to bust out. Because the head is talking shit. And it's like, oh, you won't listen. You don't want to listen, bro. You get one more chance, like Biggie. Give you one more chance. You don't. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, monster, knock on the door for me. So the monster knocks, and dude looks back. He's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Whatever." And he hears it again, so he walks over to the door.
He gives it a look like, you sneaky bitch. You
thought you was doing something, huh? You thought. But that little door, they didn't bolt it back.
Yes.
So the monster reaches out again and grabs him by his neck, but it can't really get a hold of him because the door's in between them, because it burst the hinges off the door.
Yes.
So it can't really kill him because the door's in between them, both of them, until the monster finally realizes, oh yeah, pushes him forward. And it knocks the door off. And then the monster grabs him and bites a big ass chunk. It looked like it bit his lymph nodes or something out his neck.
Yes.
Because it bites it, and then it looks like it tasted funny because it bites it and the shit's hanging out his mouth, and it kind of pulls it out his mouth like, ew,
right?
like it had a piece of fat in his mouth or something. And dude is just on the ground like, oh, on my neck.
Yeah. And then something, somehow, some way.
The monster knocks over chemicals that start a fire.
Knocks it over.
Yep.
Okay.
It bumps the table or something. Chemicals fall onto the floor.
Okay.
And then just fire. Like, the fireman. Like, Lil Wayne that came in the room or something because it's the fireman.
Dylan.
Spit hot fire. And my man, the monster, I don't know. Wow. Oh, maybe that's why. Because the monster at this point just picks up the girl and leaves. But I was like, why would they know to pick up the girl? But remember, telepathicness. The head might have been like, yo, get the girl, get the fuck out. And leave me here. Because I'm going to burn. Cursed dead ass is going to burn. And this motherfucker with a chunk out his neck is going to burn. So the monster picks up the girl body and walks out. And it just cuts back to the head just looking around. And fire all around it.
And go.
And the head says, I told you should have let me die.
Yes.
And so they all burn up. The head laughs as it fades to black, and they all, I guess, die in a fire.
Yes.
And PJ, that is the brain that wouldn't die, but as the end credits would tell you, it is the head that wouldn't die. I guess they couldn't decide on the title.
See which one.
That's the movie, PJ.
That is the movie.
Now, as you like that black and mild, I'm going to grab me a drink, and we will be right back. PJ, we are back, and I got a question.
Yes, sir.
What did you think of the brain / head that wouldn't die?
Well, these type of movies are the reason I think that we started, because it's
oh yeah, definitely.
It's the commitment to the acting that sells the movie for me. Like, it's a shitty movie, it really is. But like the long padded dying sequence,
that shit's hilarious.
Yeah, just all the. If they're not fully dedicated and it's a shitty movie, then it gets a shitty score.
Exactly.
But if you're fully dedicated and
with
you
a $62,000 budget,
yes,
you make that shit work.
Yes. You want me to die? Okay, I'm gonna die in every run.
I'm going to make this shit work. I'm going to fucking get movies after this.
Yes. That is what I want to see.
That's one for the demo reel.
Yes. Like this, you don't know my work? Hold on, watch this shit. Watch me
shit.
die real quick.
I'm going to die for 5 minutes. Dramatic as fuck.
That is what I want. That is a shitty movie. The dedication. So it's. I would say this gets a. It was just stupid. Like it was.
Believe me, of all the Mystery Science Theater, this is one that's actually watchable. They watch a lot of shit that's unwatchable.
Wow. Let's go with a 6. I'll go 6.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. It's just
that works because PJ is giving it a 6 too.
Wow.
I actually watched this movie. Not like I watched the episode more, but I watched this movie on its own multiple times. Like I can sit and watch this movie. Because on the Pluto TV app, there's a Shout Factory little channel that just plays Shout Factory shit, and they actually put this on Blu-ray. They high definition this shit.
You don't say.
Yeah, so I watched it on there a couple of times. I actually kind of like this movie. I've actually recommended it for Soup Complex multiple times. Like they should watch this movie.
That's it.
Because that's the thing, like, because Patrick always talks about how he wants us to recommend trash. Like they love when we talk about trash, and I guess they love to watch trash. So he's like, yo, give me some good B-movie trash. And I was like, I recommended this because it's not the worst.
Yes.
But it's enjoyable.
Yes.
It's like easy to watch, but it's not the fucking worst thing ever. So a 6 out of 10. Because like you said, the goofiness keeps it entertaining.
The science shit kept me entertained.
The fucking premise of it, just somebody trying to find a body and chop a head off.
Yes.
It's not terribly gory, but for the time, like I said, people's necks get bit and you see meat hanging out of the monster and there's blood on walls.
Right.
It's of its time. You know?
There you go.
Like if I was at a drive-in, I would actually be cool with this movie if there was a double feature. Right.
Right. That shit was funny. Okay, what's next?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So PJ.
Yes.
Got a question.
Oh shit.
The Brain That Wouldn't Die. Better than Halloween from 1978.
Damn right.
Ooh, it's some people out there that's mad. Ooh.
I know. Hey,
The Brain That Wouldn't Die. Better than Star Wars.
Which one?
The original. Ooh, he don't. Oh shit.
Maybe.
Ooh,
that's questionable right there. Questionable. The
Brain That Wouldn't Die. Better than Jack Frost.
No.
Really? Fuck you. Everything's better than Jack Frost.
Jack Frost is still. Yeah.
You and your fucking kids movies.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck Jack Frost. I'm trash. We gotta watch the real Jack Frost one day.
Yeah.
But PJ, that's the movie, man. But as you know, we got other things we like to do on this show.
Yes.
And seeing as we are two young black men, we gonna talk about some black history.
Damn right.
With these black history flashcards.
Okay. From
the urban intellectuals. You wanna read this one?
Do I know that?
I don't know it. You might know him. Noble Drew Ali.
No, I do not.
Born January 8th, 1886 to July 29th, 1929.
Okay.
Born Timothy Drew, but known as Noble Drew Ali. Founder of the Moorish Science Temple of America in 1913. So we talked about the Moors last time.
Yes,
so
how fitting. Okay.
Promoted the belief that African Americans are of Moorish ancestry, specifically from Moroccan Empire. Rejected derogatory labels such as black, colored, and Negro. So, no one's like, don't even call me black. Included the projected ideologies of spiritual growth and evolution, as well as enlightenment and oneness with Allah. Urged Americans of all races to reject hate and embrace love.
How nice.
Which you should, because
Dr.
I know.
Drew Ali.
What's the point of going around being a fucking hater? Trump supporters. What's the point of going around being a hater? That's all your motherfuckers are, is haters.
Hey.
Just have your boy in the back, Ice-T. Hate.
Damn, is it true? Are they really trying to impeach him again?
Man, they keep talking about it.
Yeah, I really don't think it's going to happen. But
there's a guy I watched on some show, and he's basically just pointed out how many impeachable things he's done already. Like,
really?
You can get him for this, you can get him for that, you can get him.
Really?
Yeah, he was just talking like for real. If they wanted to, like this motherfucker can't even go. I don't. It was on TV. I had to find where it was.
Damn.
He's basically like, if they really wanted to, like his ass can be gone.
Well, he's not getting impeached.
That's basically how I feel.
Yeah.
We're just going to vote that motherfucker out.
Everybody have a worldwide, even overseas. Yeah, fuck that guy.
All the women across the land join the caravan of impeachment. Stand up, stand up, stand up. That's my shit. I fuck with that song. You ever see that video?
No.
Oh, you never seen that video? They put like the dudes that sing that song, Isley Jasper Isley's fucking like they're dressed like, I don't even know how to explain it. They're dressed like anime characters in that video.
Oh. Okay.
You know, back in the day, the singers used to wear like all that crazy looking shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Where the video at? Hold on. Every woman, every man, join the caravan of love. That's why they was just trying to get everybody to be chill, man. Y'all motherfuckers out here doing too much to join the caravan of love, baby. Love your brother. You're my... Oh, no. I'm your brother. Don't you know?
Don't you know?
I'm your brother. Oh, that's my shit. That beat, I love that beat, man. I'm trying to find them in the video. There they go, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Look like they about to go fight Freezer or Boo or some shit. That's my shit.
Wow.
Now, one of the best old school videos of this shit is hilarious is The Whispers.
Which one?
I can't remember what song it is now. I have to look at the picture in the video now. Keep on loving me, because that's when they do the in the beginning they got the little meme talking about when you and your daddy and his uncles used to go out on the weekend. They looking all cool as shit. Yeah, right here. Hey. You.
Oh, you know what? with the step.
Look at the moves with the newspaper. There you go.
Oh shit!
Hot shit.
Damn, man.
Oh man. Oh,
Watch y'all now.
Somebody actually asked me like the origins of what we'd be like hot shit.
Oh, they don't know?
I'm about to play for him real quick.
Shit.
Oh, that's edited though. No edits. Nope. That right there. The people, baby, ready to let it go. Shimmy, go, what? Listen to it pound. Line it up and take a puff. Pass it to me now. Oh, that's my shit. But that's where it comes from. The opening of Country Grammar by Nelly. He just goes, hot shit.
You
know who actually got that and does it? It says it too.
Who?
It's Steve from Everything I Learned from Movies.
You don't say.
Me and him was in the group chat going, hot shit. Shout out to Steve.
Damn right.
Steve knows hip hop. He's the one always talking about DMX all the time too.
That's it.
But also,
Yes.
at the end of the show, we got another segment, PJ.
Yes.
Hustle approvals.
Oh yes.
What you got to hustle approve this week, brother?
I will let you go first.
Okay, so mine is easy because
Okay.
it took up a lot of my time these last few weekends.
Okay.
And it's fucking wonderful. It is Marvel's Spider-Man on the PS4. I finally finished that shit. Got the 92% by the end of it. So there's still stuff I can go back and do. But for now, 92%. We're recording this in advance. So it'd be like probably 3 Saturdays ago.
Yeah.
I got up, Spirit went to work, had the house to myself. 2:30 in the afternoon, started playing Marvel Spider-Man.
Yes.
Stopped playing it at 5:30 in the morning. No joke. 2:30 in the afternoon to 5:30 in the morning.
That's amazing.
Nothing but play that game.
Dedication.
And it's because it's a Spider-Man game. Because if you ever play Spider-Man 2 back in the day on like PS2, GameCube, Xbox, it's like an improved version of that because you can swing all around and the swinging feels fucking wonderful.
Yes, it does.
Whooping ass feels fucking wonderful. There's a bunch of shit to unlock and it's fun to actually unlock it. It don't feel like a chore. Like with a lot of like Ubisoft games, where it's like, you know, you gotta go and do all this extra. You gotta go get all these towers. You gotta go get all this extra shit.
Yeah, the tokens.
Yeah, and all that. It's like blah. I hardly ever feel. I ain't felt the urge to like really complete a game since Yakuza 6, which was not that long ago. But before Yakuza 6, I couldn't even fucking tell you. So those 2 games this year, those are like my 2 favorite games so far this year: is Yakuza 6 and Marvel Spider-Man. So I'll also hustle proof Yakuza 6.
There you go.
But I'm talking about Marvel Spider-Man right now. It's got like its own plot. It don't really follow the movies or nothing like that. It doesn't. I don't even think it really follows a lot of the comic book stories because in the game, like it shows like spoilers. Like, I won't spoil it because it's still fairly new. But one of his like most classic villains, it actually shows how he came to be instead of him already being. And he's supposed to have been Spider-Man for 8 years at this point. So it's like he hasn't encountered this villain for 8 years, which I figure is different from the comic book story.
Gotta be.
I will say this though, PJ.
That.
Black Spider-Man is introduced in this game.
That is so
And a
nice.
slight spoiler, it seems like he may be playable in the next one. So, next game, you might be able to play as Black Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Hey, that's hot.
Because it gives his origin story in this game, too. But I don't think that's a spoiler because they showed it in the trailer. So, blah, whatever. Play the fucking game. It's been out long enough now, damn it.
There you go.
But I fucking loved it, man. Took up a lot of my time. Did all the side missions. Anytime the side missions unlocked, I would do all the side missions first and then to go do the mission. Like, I was having mad fun just doing side missions. So I fucking highly recommend the Marvel Spider-Man. If I was to give it a score out of 10 like we do with movies, it's a fucking 10 plus out of 10. It's the first time I've given that to a game in a while now. Go fucking see Marvel, or go plug and play Marvel Spider-Man. Today, motherfucker.
There you go.
That's my hustle approval for this week. And I'm also, it's not hustle approval, but I will say, go cop J. Cole KOD album if you ain't heard it yet. Me and the Spirit went to J. Cole concert yesterday as this is recorded. It's J. Cole, Earth Gang, which I never heard of, but actually might look into now.
They're nice.
Jaden Smith, which she got incredibly hyped for. Young Thug, which was meh. Everybody else was fine. Like, that's the crazy thing. Earth Gang, a lot of people still wasn't even sitting down yet. They were still getting food and shit, so the crowd was kind of for them. Jaden Smith, the crowd got hyped for, and she got hyped for her. But then, when Young Thug came out, bro, the whole fucking arena was on that shit. And I'm just like,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Like, this is why.
What songs did he even do? Like, I don't know.
He did a lot of them. He did at least like 10, 15 songs.
And people knew him.
Yeah, every word. These 2 white chicks that was next to us knew every fucking word. They were rapping along with every song. Like, damn.
Of course.
But it's just, he has an audience, man. Just like, it's different because when you hear the show on the radio and you're like, this is whack, man. Who is listening to this? And then you see in person who is listening to this. And it's just like, fuck,
It's
man.
amazing.
But J. Cole did, man. He put a hell of a show on, though, man. He rapped for a while.
Good.
He even talked in between, like on some real life shit in between the songs and everything.
That is good.
He did songs not even just from the latest album. He did songs like from She's Told Me way back on his first album and everything. The Cold World album.
Yeah.
And I got hype. He did Neighbors, which is one of my all-time favorite J. Cole songs. And he was doing, because the song goes, tell him how the song go, PJ.
You know, the neighbors think I'm selling dope.
I'm going to let you talk about this.
Selling dope. Well, motherfucker, I am.
It's basically, I don't know the exact story behind it, so.
The cops raided his house.
Yeah, because there's a security camera footage he released after the music video.
Yes, the cops raided his house because they thought he was selling dope.
The neighbors said he was selling dope, I guess.
Because he just had money, and of course, his friends were over, and of course, they drive expensive well, not expensive. He's
more
talked
expensive
on
than
that.
ours.
But yeah, you know, more than the average black man can afford.
There you
so
go.
he got to be doing something, right? He can't just be a rapper. He got to be selling dope. And that's the gist of the song.
So he made a whole song about it.
Yeah.
Neighbors think I'm selling dope. Well, motherfucker, I am.
There.
Just not the kind you talking.
Ha! Motherfucker.
And when he did that song, he had screens out because there was like little balloons coming down from the ceiling that said KOD that kind of looked like the clouds on the cover of the album. And he had a big screen behind it that looked like the old WWF SmackDown like circle oval Titantron. But then he had little screens on to the sides of him. And when he did that song, on the one screen it had the Barbecue Becky chick. And on the other screen it had the one chick that called the police for, I forget what the fuck she called the police song.
One of the other ones.
Yeah. One of the many people, because it started as them two, then it cut to all these different videos, all these other people that have been doing it.
Damn.
All these white folks that have been calling the police on black people. He had them all on screen as he did that song. And I was fucking
Just
dying.
for being black in America. That's,
I don't remember where. It's somewhere in the United States. It's not Ohio, of course, but somewhere I actually read not too long ago that there's a lawmaker, somebody of high stance, is trying to get it passed to where that shit can get you. That becomes a felony if you call the police on somebody black.
Thank you.
Now you can go to, that's a jailable offense somewhere, or they're trying to make it like that. Now you can do. They said you can do how the severity can make you go for years.
Oh.
Like something like that. Like they're gonna lock your ass the fuck up.
Good job.
Saying you wasting. Basically, they worded it as to get it passed because you know that's gonna be a hard
Wasting
thing to pass because they don't
money.
care. No, this basically that. And it's like the police. You calling the police on something when there's something maybe dangerous, more worse maybe happening, but you call them for this type of shit.
Right.
Stuff like that. Which should be a law everywhere nowadays. Since that's the
say.
thing that keeps seeming to happen.
Right. Yeah. Well.
These motherfuckers get the cops called on them for like somebody was trying to pull out of a parking spot somewhere recently. I read, and they called the police on them or something for some fucking reason.
That's ridiculousness.
It is, and I hope that law passes everywhere so all these racist motherfuckers can go to jail and get fucked.
They're gonna find another way to do something.
I'm sure it'll move on to the next thing to fuck with people.
Yeah.
Shit, we got pulled over by the cops the other day. Me, the Spirit, and my brother. I was in the back, they were in the front. And he wanted to go get milkshake or something. He was going to Steak and Shake. And the one street is always dark as fuck at night, so he had the high beams on, and he forgot to turn them off. And so they was like, "Oh, you know, you riding with the high beams on?" Because for some reason, when he walked over to the car, he flashed the light on me more than anybody. I was in the back. He looking at me. I'm like, "What?"
Hey, look at this nigga.
And then he talked to camera. He's like, "You know, your beams on?" He's like, "Yeah." And he told me it was dark back there. I forgot to turn them off or whatever. And then he looked back at me. He's like, because he was like, "Is this your car?" I said, "Nah, it's mine. He just driving it." He's like, "Oh, you been drinking?" And literally, I was like, "No." Fuck that, man. I'm in the backseat anyway.
Yeah, right.
He looked at the camera. He's like, "Nah, I ain't been drinking either." And so he's like, "All right, I'll be back." Went to his car or something. He came back flashing the light at me again. I just kind of looked at him like, "Motherfucker, what do you want?"
Yeah, hello, guy.
I'm going to let you off with a warning. And you go ahead and go. And I was just like, "Motherfucker, for real."
Thanks, guy.
He was trying. He was trying to get that shit, wasn't you?
I mean, even if you were drinking, shit, you're in the back seat.
Right.
You're not driving. You can't.
He was trying, man.
Nah, motherfuckers.
So, yeah, fun with cops.
I want to read that book.
And I legit ain't read. I ain't drunk nothing in a while. And I can't even tell you last time I drunk anything. That's why I was like, no. What book you talking about, though?
That D.L. who
How not to get shot.
Yeah. Another
it's
advice
in Target.
from
I saw
white
it in
people.
Target.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
funny.
PJ,
Yes.
got hustle approval yet?
No.
None this week, huh?
A hustle-approved life. Live your best life. Enjoy it. Enjoy every waking moment. Because you could be here today and gone tomorrow. There you go.
All these deep ones you did.
I was about to say, yeah. How you going to do life? What picture is life?
I'll just put a picture of like a fucking sunrise or some shit. I'll figure it out. I'll just put life in Google search images and see what pops up. Put an image of the movie Life that came out last year that nobody liked.
Damn. I wish they would. Nah, they can't do that.
What's that?
Remake Life. That's
Eddie
not
Murphy
good.
one?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
Don't remake that.
Nah, leave it alone. Some
Yeah.
shit don't need to be remade.
Yeah, let it have its moment in time.
Not a remake, but I got the Hook Up 2 is coming out.
You don't say.
Yeah, we'll be doing that movie.
Okay. I fuck with that movie.
And
I say.
also, what's coming out? Tales from the Hood 2.
Yes.
And guess what? It's going to be coming on the podcast real soon.
Damn right.
Sooner than you may even think. Maybe next week. Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
So, PJ.
Yes.
I'm going to let them know some info here.
And what is that?
You can follow us on the Twitter. And you can follow me at capital H, capital V, capital H, capital P, lowercase oddcast. I control that, but that's for the whole fucking show. If you want to follow PJ specifically, you can follow PJ at capital P, lowercase AULY, capital P, lowercase J, Paulie PJ. The Spirit is at the Spirit 95. We're also on Facebook. Follow us at facebook.com/HVH podcast. On Instagram, we are Home Video Hustle Podcast. Just search that shit. And on YouTube, we are Home Video Hustle. Put that shit in the search bar, and I assure you we will be there.
Yes.
We got merchandise on redbubble.com if you want our faces on your body or anything else you own. If you go to ageofradio.org/Home Video Hustle, that is our home base, and we got links there you can click on if you want Audible, Amazon Prime, Twitch, or Loot Crate. And if you sign up for that shit through our website, we get a kickback from that, so you can show your homies some love if you want any of that.
Damn right.
Loot Crate is always fun to sign up to, because Loot Crate, they send you a box of like nerd shit and you don't never know what it is. It's like a surprise. So if you want Christmas every month, go sign up for Loot Crate, but do it through us. So we can get that love.
There you go.
What else, PJ? Anything else we need to get out there for the people? Oh, like I said this before, I'll say it while you're here too. We joined with Age of Radio. We got new RSS feed that we working with.
Yes.
If you want to help support us even more with these download numbers, if you got an iPhone, just download the show on iTunes and you're fine. You're done now.
That's it.
If you got an Android, we got the show on Podbean, but that ain't our main site anymore. We just keep it there for the people that just like, hey, just in case you have to use Podbean, it's there. But if you want to help us out, there's an app on the phone called Castbox. And that app has the newer RSS feed for us. So if you hear advertisements on the show, that's a good thing. Because we trying to get some love. And that means you listen to the right feed. If you don't hear the advertisements, you listen to the old one, which is fine. We want you to listen to it, but it would just be a lot more love for us if you listen to that one with the ads in it, though.
Yes.
So just download Castbox, subscribe on there. It's actually a lot easier to work with than Podbean kind of freezes up a lot, too, on my phone. It did. So Castbox ain't done it yet. So it's even better to use. So go do that. And of course, support the homie Trade Voorhees.
Yes.
Check out his music YouTube page. Check out the Castaways. You can click that hashtag Castaways that we put in a bunch of our tweets, and it leads you to all the other shows. Well, actually, I don't know, because there's a show that just came out on TV called Castaways, and I think that shit pops up a lot more. So we might have to work on that hashtag now.
Damn.
But if you see podcasts, that's us.
Right.
Shows like Us, Soup Complex, Everything I Learned from Movies, What Were They Thinking, High Expectations, High on Life, Cult 45. No, shows. Just listen to shows with the Castaway tag.
The podcast.
It's a bunch of us.
Yes.
Halloween Hustle will continue. That's right. This is the beginning of the second month, ain't it? Shit.
Yes, it is.
Episode 71. God damn. So X-Files ended the first month, and we started this with some old school.
We're going to do next week. We still got 2 months.
That's right.
Yes.
Halloween Hustle going to go on for a while, because next week, hot shit. Stop the presses. Slow down. Hit the brakes.
Okay.
I got new information. I just remembered.
Oh, shit. You thought you were almost done.
Y'all thought y'all was leaving, but no. Sit back down. The bell ain't rung yet.
Right. I dismiss you, not the bell.
That's right. We got love on our Facebook page.
Oh, shit.
The Facebook page don't get a lot of love, but we get some love on there. And the thing that they introduced now is on our Home Video Hustle page on Facebook, they let people leave reviews now.
Oh.
And we actually got 2 reviews. I actually forgot about the one. I apologize to you. But when we get them both out there now, because we got one yesterday.
Okay.
First review we got from Amanda. And she says they have a cool, chilled podcast. And she gave us some good star rating. I guess that's a 5, maybe? I don't know. It don't have a number. It just says star.
Thank you, Mandy.
And then yesterday, Brandy says, if you like We Hate Movies, which is another podcast, you should enjoy this show. On top of blockbuster guilty pleasure movies, you're going to get some obscure cult movies mixed in. Get comfy, open your ears, and laugh.
There you go.
I know I responded back, much love and thanks. And she said, laugh my way through the episode. I just stopped to watch it on YouTube. Would have watched it on Prime if I knew it was there. Can't wait to go back and play past. Oh, she said, I can't wait to go back and catch up with past episodes. She's talking about the movie on Amazon Prime.
Damn right.
So we got a new listener.
Damn right.
Brandy, thank you.
Thank you.
And again, if you want, you can do that too now. You can leave us love on Facebook. Leave us a review on there.
Yes.
It's right on the page. Cause they both must have gave us 5 out of 5 because our rating is 5 out of 5.
Damn.
Hot shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I told myself I wasn't gonna forget, and I didn't forget.
There you go.
Facebook reviews. That's something else I gotta keep on the lookout for.
Yes. Thank you for that. Welcome. Thank you for getting your hustle on with us.
Yeah. Welcome to this weird ass show that we got.
Right.
It's funny too because she said we hate movies, and that's actually the show that I told you I was listening to a podcast at work that was like, you know what, we need to go ahead and do this shit.
Yeah.
That's the one I was listening to.
Damn.
That was like, yo, we need to go ahead and get this shit popping.
Sparked it off.
So it was them.
Wow.
So the fact that we got compared to them was like, that's what's up.
Yes.
They were one of the inspirations. It was them and a couple other spots.
We're hitting the mark, apparently.
Yes, sir. You know, one thing they do that we could do one day that'd be kind of fun but scary as fuck at the same time? They do live shows. They do their shows live sometimes.
Oh.
In front of people. We can't edit the crazy shit that we say because there's some shit that gets edited.
Yeah, I was about to say, I would have to kind of watch my...
We both would. Let's see how many times we could say pussy before we get kicked out.
All right, cancel these guys. That's enough.
All right, stop. Do you motherfucker come out there dancing with the little hook like at the Apollo, be hooking us off and shit.
The Sandman.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn.
Oh man, but yeah, thank y'all for real though, for all the love. Not even just those two, like everybody that left an iTunes review, which you can also do. Thank y'all for that.
Yes.
Thank you for downloading the shit. Thank you for switching over to Castbox if you've done it already.
Yes.
Thank you for the Facebook love. Thank you for listening.
Yes.
And I will say one more thing, PJ.
And what is that?
I'm Brent.
And I'm PJ.
Have a good rest of your Friday. Have a good rest of whatever fuck day you're listening to this on. Check out The Brain That Wouldn't Die. Yes. Even if you watch the Mystery Science Theater version, which is probably preferable because it's funny as hell. But check it out. It's not terrible. It's really not. Go play Marvel Spider-Man.
Yes.
And as PJ said, live your best life.
Yes.
Peace. And the Halloween hustle will continue.
Damn right. We really have a whole nother 2 months.
And next week, man, get ready, y'all.
Hype levels.
Hype the fucking
levels.
roof.
Yes.
It all depends on how scheduling works and how fast the UPS man brings my shit.
Yes.
So stay tuned. If not next week, it will damn sure be the week after.
Yes.
So again, peace.
Peace.